Thank you for the opportunity for us to show you the Tesla system for electricity, gas, wind generation, and steam forecasting. The primary product that we deliver is Tesla Power, which is a forecasting system for electric load forecasting and analysis, including weather decomposition, weather correction, and so forth. It integrates short, medium, and long-term analysis with the ability for the user to specify weather scenarios and perform various sorts of weather risk analysis. The system has generally, in the past, been installed on client sites, but in recent years we have increasingly started to focus on hosted systems and web-accessed systems, so that particularly for the public data models that we provide, we offer the ability for people to access the load forecast from outside of the utility or trading company premises, if that is what is desired. With Tesla Power, we estimate and forecast models of greatly different scope and type, all the way from national transmission system operator loads and zonal demands, subsections of national demands. We also forecast individual distribution or control zone loads, native loads, loads for which a utility has an obligation to serve. We also support estimation of supply models, which are models of retail portfolios which may be changing quite quickly, gaining customers, losing customers. The composition of customers may be changing over time. This is something we have a lot of experience in, having been in business since well before the deregulation of the UK electricity market starting in 1994. We've been through deregulation and market development every step of the way in several countries. We do both in the UK, we do both the half-hourly and non-half-hourly metered markets, and are very experienced with the deem take algorithms that are used to impute that load. In the US, we model rural electricity member cooperatives, so we're very familiar with farm loads, irrigation loads, and other sorts of irregular loads. And we've done quite a bit of modeling at the distribution circuit level. We are the market leader in the UK. Our clients serve over 80% of the electric load in England, Scotland, and Wales. We do various things for these clients. We do some distribution models, some retail portfolio supply models, and some models of the general UK electricity market, the national level aggregates, INDO, TGSD. Typically, a Tesla Power system for a typical customer of ours may very well contain a mix of bespoke models for each client's supply portfolio, intermixed with some models of control zones or native loads, models of national demand totals, or subzones of national demand. In the U.S., we serve utilities from the very large to the very small. Some of our clients have peak loads over 20 gigawatts, and some of the models that we do for some of our clients are for loads that peak under 10 megawatts, and all sizes in between. And again, Typically in the U.S., a Tesla power system will include models of national demand totals, demand by subzones, control zones, merchant loads, electric member co-ops. The various models can coexist within the same in-house installation without any restrictions with respect to varying periodicities or different sizes of models or different types of models. Our U.S. clients for bespoke models, which is our main line of business, have a combined peak load of over 140 gigawatts. Our gas demand forecasting system has been adopted by 2 of the big 6 gas suppliers, and we are in trial at 2 more in the UK. In general, in the gas market, our typical customer buys bespoke models from us for the client's retail portfolio, but we also do national level gas demand models and models at the 13 local distribution zones in the UK. In Asia, the Pacific area, we have started by entering the markets for load forecasting services in New Zealand and Australia. This coincides with the opening of our office in Auckland, New Zealand. To start, we have models that we're offering for sale for the entire country of New Zealand, split into North and South Island, split into the 14 control zones that Transpower, the local TSO, divides the country into. And we have a set of models for individual bus nodes, or so-called grid exit points, or GXPs. In Australia, we have 5 provincial models that we currently offer, and that covers most of the demand in Australia. In North America, we have a set of models for all of the major TSOs, PJM, MISO, ERCOT, and so forth. But we also have models for every control zone in the United States. We also model in Canada, Ontario, and Alberta and British Columbia. In the UK, we have public data models for the major demand aggregates for England and Wales and Scotland, and for Northern Ireland. Across Europe, we have public data models based on the TSOs, the respective TSOs statistics for a number of different countries in the European Union and other European countries. We actually have models of all 47 TSO zones in Europe. The ones that you see on this page are the ones where the data is acceptable or of a very high quality. So we are offering these models for sale without qualification. Countries not shown here, models can be supplied for those TSOs as long as it's understood what the limitations of the data impose on us. The system is very flexible. The forecast can easily be written out in any format that you want, in spreadsheet form, as ASCII text, basically whatever format you need it in, we can write it in that format. And we have a variety of canned formats for reading in data and writing out data that you can utilize if you wish. But in general, we customize the interfaces for each client so that whatever format is convenient for them to give us, for instance, their load data in, we can accept it in that format and then give it back to you in a format of your choosing. One of the things that people like about Tesla is we license the company. We don't sell seats. So if you've got one person, or if you've got 20 people or more that want to use the Tesla system, we don't care. you can have as many people using it as you want to. So you can have traders, dispatchers, long-term planning people, settlement people, all can use the Tesla system, and there's no additional fee. And best of all, there's no cost to try the system. We have for years had a policy where we develop a system for you to forecast your load based on load history and weather history. We then do the hookups to get the data flowing to and from the model, and we put it on your site, or we host it, we put it over the web, however you want to be able to evaluate it. And we give you initial training. Basically, if you like it, you license it and you pay for it. And if for any reason you don't like it, we just take it down. You don't owe anything. We don't charge expenses. We don't charge any trial fees. So there's no wasted time and effort from your standpoint. It's a no-risk way of being able to assess whether or not Tesla can be of service to you. In summary, we've given you a little bit of information about our products, what we vend, where we are, who we are. And we invite you to try a test system, which we can set up for you simply by you contacting one of the managers or directors that is listed on this slide. Thanks for listening, and I hope we hear from you.